Good Thursday morning, everybody. Not a major pattern change today, so no major changes in our weather. Now, the difference this morning is that most of us have clear skies. We did see just a couple of really light sprinkles in Arkansas in the pre-dawn hours, and you'll notice that red line, well, that's the top edge of the upper ridge. Once again, we've got this area of showers and cloud cover across Kansas, and it's going to follow the upper flow. So it will come east and then kind of turn south a bit today. But indications are right now that we're likely going to see a little bit thinner cloud cover versus yesterday. This model's actually overplayed with the clouds, although we have some. And the showers that are out there, I really don't think they're going to hold together. This model does have a few in our western counties this afternoon. If we see anything, it would be really isolated, probably not as widespread as that. Now, temps this morning are down from yesterday, at least a handful of degrees, and that's area wide, but it's still in the mid to upper 70s. And I think we're going to go a little warmer, a little faster today, probably near 90 by lunchtime and mid to upper 90s for the high temp, and probably much the same for tomorrow. As far as the heat index goes, well, based on yesterday, we had wind gusts about 30 miles an hour. That mixed some drier air downward, and it kept the heat index in check. So I think today we're probably talking just over 100 degrees at times. Now, the worst of it, like you see there, top of the map underneath that banner, it'll be a little worse in the lower elevations of central Missouri. And really, I don't think any major change tomorrow. So even with the clouds that have, in the forecaster's view, as in my view, knocked our temps off a bit, it's been a matter of 2 or 3 degrees, and we probably won't change more than 2 or 3 degrees over the next few days. Heat advisory, the same as yesterday. This goes through Friday for our Missouri counties and from Mountain Home east in Arkansas. High pressure in the upper atmosphere, there's the outline. This is what we call the subtropical high. You've got the desert southwest, thanks to the heat, and then on the right side of your screen, that's what we call the Bermuda high. Well, that's actually going to expand just a bit, but the issue is we've had these little ripples of energy. Whoops, as we see that little shower activity in Kansas, we had bigger storms up to the northwest. So these are areas of rotation in the atmosphere or spin, and they can kick up storms. Well, for our area, it's been mostly cloud cover. Now, this model has a substantial wave in Kansas tomorrow approaching our area, and it actually triggers some storms tomorrow night. I think that wave is overdone on this model. And look where the ridge is. The top edge of the ridge is way up here. So it's not out of the question we could see a storm, but I really think that the storm chances improve some by the weekend, not because we have a major upper wave, but you see this energy up here? That gives us that northwest flow, and that's going to push a front into the area. Now, that doesn't mean widespread rain, but at least a chance for some storms. I think on Saturday, it's probably going to be up here in our northern counties, and then on Sunday, maybe something like this. So it's certainly not going to rain everywhere, but it's a chance. Other than that, plenty of heat still in the forecast. I have dropped highs slightly for tomorrow through the weekend, thanks to clouds, and that's based on the last few days and how those clouds have kept us drier, or I'm sorry, a little cooler. But look at next week, the ridge rebuilds, and we're looking at 100 or so by Tuesday.